coordinator is not enjoying his life. Like, every single play, you better know where he is. He can wreck. In one play, can hit the home run at any time. All eyes will be on him.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. He turns that loose down the right side. And they exploited that soft spot. They get it down to the 35. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The Vols come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Got it behind the line. It's Jefferson. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
That had to be a coverage bust because there is no way one of the best receivers in the country was that wide open. Somebody on defense wasn't where they were supposed to be. They had their eyes in the wrong place.
Touchdown ball! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
We know a lot of offenses like to script their opening 10 plays going into games. They practice it over and over and over again throughout the week. And you just saw flawless execution on the opening drive by the offense. A nice job mixing in pass and run, getting different guys involved here early. They cap it off with a nice run late, but what a great job to take control of this game. And the offense, they've got it moving now.
So Sam Houston State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David. Up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position one, objective number one today, protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Bearcats moving quickly to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. And the Bearcats will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Cradles it at the 35. He gets a block. Running through contact. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. So here is the Tennessee offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll pull it on the read. Hard running there. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Volunteers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off the play.
Look at you just being greedy.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job.
Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Tripped up for the tackle.
And I love this because you got second and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get third and manageable. Nice job getting the run. Not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the first down. Now you're set up for good success on third down.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. And the Volunteers are rolling down the field. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Touchdown, Volunteers! Great job by the back on the option.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. Virginia Tech made it look easy today, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit road victory. And a win like this only confirms there is something special brewing with these Hokies.
Dropping back, it's Gardner.
One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will make waves all along the Eastern Seaboard.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Turning it on. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And this offense is searching, man. They're trying to find something. Last week, they did nothing. They got nothing going. Looked really, really poor. This week, starting a little sluggish. They got to find something they can hang their hat on and something they can build off of for this offense.
He's got it down the middle. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. On third and short, the power run here. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Looking to fire. Got his man. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Bearcats in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Bearcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. On the ground, it's Avery. Oh, he's got some space. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Happens all the time, bro.
They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the shotgun, the inside give. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. This crowd knows when to bring it. Dropping back, it's Gardner. Here's the pressure. He wants it all. Touchdown, Bearcats! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's going to run it. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. And the Vols are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. There he goes. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Going to take a shot. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun, running back on the move. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Vols are marching down the field. Off play action. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Really nice rhythm that time by the play caller because he ran the football on the last play, so this time he decides to go play action just to see if he could get the defense to freeze for a split second, and that's all the target needed. Off the play fake, he's able to work the route, win his one-on-one, makes the catch, and takes it in for a score.
They've got a little time here.
And my quarterback is sorry as fuck on this team.
Looking to throw, it's Gardner. Finds his man.
Leroy motherfucking Jenkins.
Have it out to the 44 with a first down. The Bearcats want to crank the tempo.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Line gets set, first down.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking to throw on first down. A strike downfield. When a defense is in zone coverage, Jesse, they want to react. How do you react to a howitzer coming out like that?
Not much you can do because this guy's got a cannon. You saw all the eyeballs on defense on that play. They were waiting and anticipating that throw, but when you've got an arm like that, it's going to be tough to stop that throw.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Splits the uprights. Good. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Back to pass. It's complete to the left. He'll walk and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Here's a heat. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Volunteers can really attack on this second and short. They'll run play action. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Trying to escape. Breaks into the open. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or if you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
He's got it on the move. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the ring. And it slips just inside that right upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a
Damn, Mike, what you doing today?
Knoxville so far. And yes,
You said what?
is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the
I don't. What
length
did?
of some of these
What's up? What did that do?
Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just
Oh, so you chilling today?
might be the team that comes out on top today.
Well, all goes well.
At Neyland Stadium.
Damn, bro, what did they need? Air?
On the move from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes.
God.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions. The coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this.
Like a what? Ammonia? Oh. Why the fuck are you going?
Well, the defense knew coming into the second half here, they were going to have to crank up the pass rush.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Why the fuck would you be there? Wouldn't it be like FBI or some shit?
You've got to win up front one-on-one and get home, and they did there on third down.
They've got them then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there.
Right, we need SWAT, nigga. It's ammonia. What are you talking about?
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. They're sacked first down, just run an incompletion. So third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Not a damn thing, because there ain't anything wrong with it.
Incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. The Bearcats will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So here is the Tennessee offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, the offense trying to be aggressive. They're throwing the go ball down the sideline. Just a better job in coverage defensively forces the incomplete.
Rides the back and leaves it. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Volunteers come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll try to drive ahead on third and short. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Hauls it in the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Zings it complete to the right. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it. But you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown ball! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Takes the easy one to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And the Bearcats racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Gardner. Rushes on him. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Bearcats send out the punt unit. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Really good job.
I can burp all in my ear.
Make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Pressure coming. Still on his feet at the 45. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Power football with the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll pull it down across the 25. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick them up and put them down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to...
And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Volunteer!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
It's first down from their own 23-yard line. They're going to ride this running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Got some room to run. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. This should be the last play of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Tennessee! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. The RPO, it's complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. On the ground with the counter. He breaks a tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Fakes the grab on the left. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well give it to him again. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
The clock is my friend. If I can do this late in the ball game with a lead and I can continue to run the football and they have no answers, well, then I'm going to walk away with a win. So, listen, I wouldn't change a thing. I'd keep pounding the football, keep running the clock.
He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
Gives it on the option. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Operating in the red zone here on second down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown ball. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Kentucky delivered a statement victory that's going to be celebrated in Bluegrass country for some time. And if this team's not careful, they could have themselves a football program there in Lexington. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. So the kick goes out of bounds, and the ball will be placed at the 40 to start this drive. Split backs here.
Base 27, jump. Base 27.
Leaves it with the back. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day.
Yeah, this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's in the 4th quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the 4th quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
You know, it's one thing to take shots early in a game when the defense may not be expecting it, but at this point, 4th quarter, you're trailing by a lot. They know you're going to do it, and the defense was expecting that one. Great job in the back end.
And the Bearcats will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to solve.
Oh, he's got some space. Stop just inside the 30 and the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first.
Ooh, this little running back is out here eating.
Chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll try the run. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it.
And what you see late in games, man, those teams that can really run the football and run that clock when they got a lead, you really win a lot more football games. So I think you look for them to be physical down the stretch of this game, try to continue to do this on the ground, continue to eat that clock.
Fires to the right. Wide out trying to get it in.
Man, it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. I mean, again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Hauls it in. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. And this defense is just getting squeezed by the Big Orange, and he's cutting him up like Peyton Manning.
Man, no answers. I mean, he's really had his way. They haven't made him feel uncomfortable. If I'm a Vols fan, I'm jacked up that I got this guy at quarterback because he's showing he can put up some big numbers.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. Grabs it in the middle. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
Got it in the middle. It's Green. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Bearcats come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Wants to throw on third. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And here comes the punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Use the play fake, now to throw. Already find a hole in that secondary. Ernie on the jet. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponents.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe it's something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Clock is stopped. Timeout used by the defense. 14 seconds left. Hunt is on its way. He takes it at the 45. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Off play action on first down. He lets it fly. Makes the grab on the big throw. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You played through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the ceiling touchdown. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won won 3 in a row. This team is good. People are fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of a season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite than what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got left. Those teams better be careful. This team is coming for them.